How do I usually start? Welcome back to At First Glance. My name is Jared Wasson.
And I'm Pastor Michael Miller. We're glad to have you here at First Lutheran Church for
The
At
third,
First Glance.
At First Glance,
Yeah.
third Sunday of Easter. I
Of Easter.
learned last week how to count. So,
Mm-hmm.
Good, doing good. Today, we got a little treat for y'all. We're going through Luke chapter 24, verses 13 to 35. This is the Road to Emmaus story. And this is kind of one of the more important stories in all the Gospels, I think.
Mm-hmm. It's one of our favorites.
It's one of, yeah.
Both of ours.
Yes, we both, before we started this recording, we both kind of fanboyed out a little bit over the Road to Emmaus. And it was a little embarrassing, and I'm glad we didn't record it. How about that? A little behind the scenes, pulling back the curtain a little bit. All right. So if you're following along at home, that is Luke 24, 13 to 35. That very day, two of them were going to a village named Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem, and they were talking with each other about all the things that have happened. While they were talking and discussing together, Jesus himself drew near and went with them, but their eyes were kept from recognizing him. And he said to them, "What is this conversation that you are holding with each other as you walk?" And they stood still, looking sad. Then one of them, named Cleopas, answered him, "Are you the only visitor to Jerusalem who does not know the things that have taken place here in these days?" And he said to them, "What things?" And they said to him, "Concerning Jesus of Nazareth, the man who was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before God and all the people, and how our chief priests and rulers delivered him up to be condemned to death and crucified him. But we had hoped that he was the one to redeem Israel. Yes, and besides all of this, it is now the third day since these things have happened. Moreover, some women of our company amazed us. They were at the tomb early in the morning, and when they did not find his body, they came back saying that they had seen a vision of the angels, who said that he was alive. Some of those who were with us went to the tomb and found it just as the woman had said, but him they did not see. And he said to them, O foolish ones, and slow of heart to believe all that the prophets had spoken, was it not necessary that the Christ should suffer all these things and enter into his glory? And beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he interpreted to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. So they drew near to the village to which they were going. He acted as if he were going further, but they urged him strongly, saying, "Stay with us, for it is towards evening, and the day is now far spent." So he went in to stay with them. When he was at the table with them, he took the bread, and blessed it, and broke it, and gave it to them. And their eyes were opened, and they recognized him, and he vanished from their sight. They said to each other, "Did not our hearts burn within us while he talked to us on the road? Well, he opened to us the scriptures." And they rose that same hour and returned to Jerusalem. And they found the 11 and those who were with them gathered together, saying, "The Lord is risen indeed, and has appeared to Simon." Then they told what had happened on the road, and how he was known to them in the breaking of the bread.
It is a good story.
It is a great story.
Very good story.
I don't have a funny, reactive retelling of the story for this one,
Okay.
but I wish I did.
I mean, there's
But there is some funny.
humor in
There
the,
is.
in the fact that they don't recognize.
Yeah.
You can certainly, or at least I can imagine feeling totally lost and being oblivious.
Yeah. I mean, Passover's over. These guys are probably just going home at this point. Because Jesus was, and they said, they were sad.
Mm-hmm.
They were probably depressed because their friend had died. The one who they said was a prophet, so they were even not really correct about that. Prophet in word and deed. Yeah.
And they'd heard the stories from the women, but they didn't know what to make of that.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still sad. They're still in their grief.
Yep.
Jesus is just hanging out there listening in.
Yeah.
So, okay, folks.
Let's
look
do
at
some
this.
stuff. Opened up the scriptures,
Uh-huh.
retold all the things concerning Jesus. They weren't getting it to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they should have at that point been like, this is real specific. This sounds familiar.
Yep.
And then the breaking of the bread. We come back to it every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And there he was. They recognized him in the breaking. I think it's interesting. They recognized him in the breaking of the bread.
Mm-hmm. We've done that before.
He has done that before.
Yeah.
Probably a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
But
Especially in Luke's gospel. It's
one of the
It's
main
meals.
themes. Yeah, absolutely.
He's engaging community through meals all the time. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's next?
Well,
We didn't discuss further than this. Yeah.
this is an interesting story. The road to Emmaus, right? I think every Christian can kind of, every Christian kind of has their own road to Emmaus.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where they're walking along, maybe thinking about their life,
Mm-hmm.
and then Christ kind of swoops in and makes himself known to us.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I think this is why this story specifically is one of these stories that really all of us can relate to.
Yeah.
Or
Because
put
it's
ourselves
a
in.
gradual thing. I've had the
Absolutely.
experience of being with Jesus. I've seen him break the bread before.
Mhm.
Some things happen now that they can't make sense of. It doesn't all seem to fit together. He tells them, or he relates the scriptures again to them, interprets them, helps them to see. But even then, that's not enough.
Mhm.
It's putting all that together with the experience of sharing the meal again.
Absolutely.
It takes us a while sometimes.
Absolutely. We're all on our journeys.
Yeah. You might think about how you've come to faith, or whether you're in that same spot that they are right now, struggling with experiences that have confounded you in the world or in your own personal life. The invitation with this story comes again to look, to reflect on what God is maybe doing in your life right now. This promise of the gospel in the season of Easter is a time to come back to that again.
Absolutely. It's a good time to remind us of the promises made and the promises kept.
Mm-hmm.
And now he walks with us on our way.
Mm-hmm. And I think the experience in here is of coming to that faith in community.
Mhm.
It's at the table together, as it has been in most cases throughout the Gospel of Luke.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good. Dwell on this story. This is a good story for us to keep with us for Easter and for other things.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Hi, Henry. What's the High School Musical thing?
It's boo boo ma 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 boo boo ma ma ma.
All right, keep that in. I'm not going to do it though.
I'll put my
can
voice
we
over
can
you
just
doing
clap.
it.
Here, you can.
Boo boo ma ma ma.
There you go. Now you can overlay it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.